Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kapil Dev, Assistant Professor from Mary PLI. Today, I will discuss on the topic of Preamble of Indian Constitution. Preamble of the Indian Constitution is a very important concept because Preamble contains all the philosophies, all the goals, all the objectives of the Constitution. We will discuss the meaning, the definition, the salient features, and the very important question that is Preamble is a part of Indian Constitution or not. Firstly, the meaning of the Preamble. Preamble means the introductory part of the Constitution or introductory part of any statute, bill, proceedings passed by the legislature. So, preamble, we can say that it is the introduction of any statute. In preamble, it has been mentioned that what is the intention of the legislature, what is the intention of the Constitution. So, preamble, we can say that it is the core substance of the Constitution. If we talk about the definition of preamble, so preamble has been defined as the basic substance of our Constitution because it highlights and it enlightened all the core crux and all the basic elements of Constitution. Now, if we talk about the historical background of the Constitution, the preamble of the Constitution was written by the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The preamble of the Constitution was introduced in Constituent Assembly as objective resolution. It was passed by the Constituent Assembly in December 1947 and it was adopted by the Constituent Assembly in January 1950. Now we will discuss the salient features of our Constitution which has been mentioned in our preamble. Firstly, we will talk about the topic of sovereignty. Sovereignty we can understand as the independent authority of the country. India is a sovereign country, and by sovereignty, we can understand that India is free from internal and external control of the world. As we have the Indian Parliament, we can understand and we can believe that Indian Parliament will make all the laws for the people of our country. Next is secular. Secular means that in India, there is a political socio-economic system where the legislature wants to create a very ideal society for every people, for every sector of the people in the country. Next is secularism. Secularism is the most important concept of our preamble. In secularism, we can understand that India is a secular country, and in secular country, the country believes that there will be no religious interference of the state in the life of the people. The state will not discriminate with any religion and the state will not promote or derogate any particular religion. In S.R. Bomai case, it was held that secularism is the basic feature of our Indian Constitution. Next, we will talk about the concept of democracy. Democracy has been defined by two Latin words, demos and kratos. Demos means people and kratos means the authority. India, as we know and we believe, is a democratic country, and in democratic country, every people has a right or every people has an authority directly or indirectly in the administration of the people. And last and finally, if we talk about the republic, we understand that India is a republic country and the head of the state is not a hierarchical post like a king and queen. The head of the state has been elected for a fixed term of the office and it is elected by the people of the country. In preamble, as we have understand that the preamble start with the word we, the people of India. Like American Constitution, now we will discuss the very important question about the preamble of India. That is preamble a part of Constitution or not? There are so many cases where it has been decided that whether preamble is a part of Constitution or not. The very first case that came in the highlight was the Berubari case. In this case, the Supreme Court decided that preamble is not a part of Constitution as it has no substantive power. The next case is Golaknath versus State of Punjab. In this case, the court said that every person has a right to property and right to property has been enriched in economic justice in our preamble. So, in this case, the court said that preamble is a part of Constitution. The next case is Kesavananda Bharati and other versus State of Kerala, AIR 1973. This case created history and The lengthiest bench of 13 judges has decided this case. In this case, the court said that Preamble is a part of Indian Constitution because all the theories, all the philosophy, and all the goals and all the values has been described in our preamble. There are so many cases in which the Supreme Court has time by time defined and re-established that preamble is a part of Indian Constitution. For example, we have another case that Indira Gandhi versus Raj Narayan. In this case, the Indira Gandhi election was disqualified due to the malafide election practice and held that free and fair election is a part of any democratic country, and these are also the basic feature of our country. And the last case is Minerva Miles versus Union of India case, that fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy are not competitors, they are complement to each other. They help the Indian government and they help the legislative authority to make beneficial laws for the decent standard life of the country. This is all for the day. Thank you so much. Thank you.